She definitely thought you were a stalker.
Mr.
No?
I don't blame her, honestly.
And then once I was like, oh, this is Micah, then she's like, oh yeah, you talk about them a lot, so it's fine.
Okay, guys, let's start the old podcast. Guys, we have exciting news. This is my girlfriend, Ireland. Say hi.
Them or me? Hi.
And her best friend, Liz.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, guys. Let's play the theme music. Do we want to make our own theme music? Because Zach's super music.
I thought you were just talking about right now.
Oh, yeah. No, we definitely should. One time we should do that a cappella.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zach, terrible news. We just made 3 episodes with him,
And
then
were...
realized the mic wasn't plugged in.
It was plugged in, but for some reason it was picking up on my computer audio, or my computer mic instead of the recording mic. So we deleted like 2 hours worth of just fire episodes. It was so sad.
I have a
Very
question.
possibly some of our best.
Yes, question?
So you have those earphones in,
Yeah.
which you're supposed to hear this audio.
Uh-huh.
So when that was recording,
It sounded exactly like it always does.
so then what if this one is turning out that way too?
Well, I'm looking at the pattern and it looks fine, so it's probably fine. So,
Alright, never mind.
Guys, we have a question that we like to ask anyone that is a new guest on our podcast that has never been on our podcast before that is not related to us. What is something we do as Lofgrens that you find is like super weird that we kind of have normalized?
So many things. And honestly, I was kind of hoping to have more time to build up to this because I'm like, what am I going to answer to this question?
Which thing? When I answered this question though, you guys like took so many options away from me. You were like, okay, but besides this and this and this and this, what else is weird? But I still had options in my brain.
Wow, I mean, she brings up a good point.
Here's a nice thing though.
Oh,
I feel like
we don't get many of those.
this is so exciting. Oh, don't worry, I'll have a real one.
Okay, cool.
But you guys are all just like super welcoming.
Aw.
Like as soon as, like when I went out to Evermore with y'all,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, oh yeah, obviously she's just part of the group now. And when we went up to Idaho, your mom was just like, oh yeah, just another person. So that was really nice.
That's so
Hey,
fun.
thanks.
Aw, that
That's
warms
so
my
nice.
soul a little bit.
It's me.
I should've
Unfortunately, my mom will never hear these because
Because we will not
we
allow
will
that.
never show her. Christian pulled it up on her phone the other day, and I was like, "No,
I
please
know, that
don't."
made me so nervous.
Yeah, me too.
I think my mother would disown me.
Yeah, same. What was that?
That was my question. What would happen?
Oh yeah, no. I don't know.
I think our parents would have like a group chat, a parental like group call or something, and then stage an intervention.
I know that my mom would never
Straight
say
up.
anything to me, but my mom would tell my dad to say something because that's how it always is, you know. I mean, my dad's just the discipliner, I guess. But I have a story about that, but let's not get into that. Let's not get into that yet.
Okay, here's a question. Have you guys ever had a dream that you're getting a phone call, and then you wake up and you actually missed a phone call?
No, but the other day, this was like 2 days ago, I had a dream that my alarm was going off.
Alright.
And I found like 3 different of my phones and 3 of Ireland's phones, and it was still going off. And when I finally woke up,
It
my
was your
alarm was,
alarm.
yeah.
Oh, those are the
Yeah.
worst dreams.
And I was already awake. It's like I like felt both of my phones and I was like, that's not mine.
Which, if you know Ireland, it takes a lot for
It
her to wake
takes
up from
A
the alarm.
lot. I mean, yeah, except for my coworkers the other day said this because so I have this one coworker named Katie, and she like saw me walking up the stairs and she was like super far down the hall and she was just like, Ireland, and like said it so softly and I was like, what? Hey, and she was like, you heard that? So ever since she keeps like whispering my name when she's far away from me and just like watching me from a distance. So anyway, so I told her because she doesn't think that I can hear anything when like full volume is a thing, and so but she's like, but it's freaking weird because when I'm like super far away and whisper, like you snap your head right to the direction. Anyway, so I told her that at one point on my mission, I could not wake up in the morning. Like I would not. I was just like so deeply asleep. But I told my companion, okay, Sister Burgess, just say my name in the morning. I'll wake right up. And, like, literally the next day she did. She was like, she'd been sitting there for, like, 5 minutes while, like, the alarm was like, da 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 da. And, like, I didn't wake up. And then she was like, Sister Thomas. And I was like, oh, yeah? And so then she made an alarm where she just said my name a bunch of times. So she was like, Sister Thomas, wake up. So that's what we would wake up to forevermore. It was really funny.
That is bizarre.
That sounds terrible.
I think I hear whispers better than I hear just normal.
I actually think that's a legit thing because my mom last night came in to get Christian because they're going down south in Utah, South Utah, Southern Utah. That's the one.
South Utah.
South Utah. And she was just like, Christian. And like from halfway across the hallway, I like snapped awake and I was like, I think it's like something about whispering just like you just get attention instantly. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably like from, when like humans were being hunted. Like in the olden days.
In the olden days.
The olden days.
When, like there was animals and stuff.
So, fun fact, listeners, Ireland is apparently from the future where we don't have animals anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, haven't seen one of those in ages. Yeah, but like maybe it's like, so like we could hear like this small, never mind.
No, I think it's an actual thing because like they say when you want somebody's attention in like a crowded room, whisper something. Like obviously you're gonna have to like get close to them and stuff, but like how many times are you gonna ignore somebody whispering in your ear? Never times.
Yeah.
Never. So
True, because they're close enough to your face that you can see them.
I mean, yeah, that's probably part of it for sure.
No, but I agree. I've always thought that like I pay more attention because maybe it's because I'm like, they're talking about me. I gotta hear this.
What's the worst thing you guys have ever woken up to?
I thought you were gonna say, heard someone say about you. No, this is better.
My dad on Saturday mornings,
Oh,
it was
jeez.
always like, get up and clear the house.
That's the worst because then you're like, oh, it's finally Saturday, and then they come in like earlier, and you're like, why?
Like 7 a.m.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my word.
My dad used to do that. He had like two things that he would do. One was he would sing so loud. He would sing, it's time to get up, it's time to get up, it's time to get up in the morning. And like it went, I won't do the rest. Anyway, but he would sing that so loud, or he would go or like up and down the hall doing like the Tarzan, like, but like he could do it like freaking loud, and that was the worst.
Aw. My mom would come in and rub my back and be like, hey, it's time to get up. And it was so sweet.
That's so cute.
I wish that's what I woke
Adorable.
up to every morning.
Aw.
I love my mom. Heaven forbid she finds this podcast.
Micah, what about you? Or
You know, I shouldn't have asked that question because I actually have no idea what my own answer is to that.
I feel like we've done terrible things to you in your sleep. Michael somehow
like
is always
what?
the butt end of all of our jokes and our pranks. I don't know. This is a very prankable, jokeable person.
Quincy. Quincy is not one that I like to get woken up to. He's my youngest brother, and he's quite the prankster. So he'll come and sit on me and just fart or something like that, or come steal my blankets or try to roll me off of my bed. He is a nightmare.
What is the meanest prank that you've ever been subjected to?
There was one time in college when we got in a pranking war. And, like, this is totally merited. Like, we deserved this full-heartedly. Because, like, the
Did
day...
we though? The first prank was so timid. We went to this apartment full of girls, and we packed snow up all in front of their door so that when they opened it, there's just this wall of snow. Which, like, that's funny, but it's not a big deal, right?
Which was not bad. But then they did something back to us. I don't really remember. And then we went back and we got like literally like 40 bottles of salt and spread it around their whole apartment. Like,
Okay, I forgot this part. We deserved it.
yeah, on every surface, like
my gosh,
every
that's
countertop.
Was there
like,
any carpet?
Yeah, in the
Oh my
carpet,
gosh.
on the floors, like through the whole kitchen, back into the bathroom. Like, the whole
Whatever they
apartment
did, you deserved
was
it.
like, yeah, but it
You
was like
deserved more.
it was like a 1/4 inch thick of just cocaine looking salt. Okay,
Oh my
And, like,
gosh.
they had like gingerbread houses. We put it all over that and
Put it in their plants
Yeah,
and
killed
killed
one
one
of
of
their
it.
potted plants.
Oh my gosh.
Like so, I mean, maybe
Did
this
you
is
replace it?
no.
It wasn't
my gosh.
intentional.
And then we wrote funny stuff in the salt because, I mean, why not? So yeah, maybe this is merited, but they like stepped it up a lot. So they got like bottles of Dawn soap and cotton balls, and they just like soaped our whole floor. Like thick soap,
Yeah, that's
and then just
bad.
put cotton balls in it. So it was a nightmare to clean up, and we couldn't walk through our apartment at all, and it took us like 4 hours to clean up because it's not like you can just
Yeah.
like wet it down and pick it up like you could salt. You'd like scrub it and it just bubbles, and so like
Oh my
our whole
gosh.
apartment is just bubbly. Literally, it took us 4 hours to clean up.
Yeah, we had to mop that floor so many times.
And it was like even after like 4 hours, it was like sticky from just so much soap. It was
That's
terrible.
bad.
That's
That's bad.
so sad.
Yeah.
Is
So
that on carpet too?
was that on carpet? No,
No,
luckily
this is
not.
a hardwood floor. Thank goodness.
So then I think the salt's worse.
Really?
Well, because salt melts and then gets sticky also. So it's like you'd have to carpet clean to get it out.
Gotcha. Well, sucks to be them. They deserved it. They also,
Wait, did you put salt on the carpets?
I don't remember.
Probably not.
Did that
I doubt
apartment?
it.
I mean, they only had.
I don't think they
remember.
had
That would be
carpets.
We may
so
have.
rude.
I feel like that's not below us, you know.
What a time.
We had a lot of pranking wars. Like there's that one time we built a person in one of my friend's beds.
Like a dummy.
Yeah, like a dummy. And then we put like pizza boxes and like beer bottles all over this dummy. It was so funny. But then she didn't even freak out. So it was, I mean,
Yeah.
it was stupid. And then they tamponed our room and just put
You know
tampons and
what?
pads
They,
all over.
they got like red
Something.
color. What's like artificial color?
yeah, like-
made it look like they were used tampons and
yeah,
stuff.
and put them all
And
over.
and pads and like stuck them in our bed, made them stick to our pillows and stuff.
So, like,
it was just disgusting.
Literally, when I moved out 2 semesters later, I was like unpacking just tampons and like pads stuck to the backs of my clothing, and it was like insane. It was insane.
I want to know how expensive that prank was.
Yeah,
Seriously, those aren't cheap.
yeah, that's what I hear.
Good.
Um,
I hope it
They were
made them go
dedicated.
bankrupt.
they also saran wrapped all of our stuff one time. Like our
Yeah.
whole bedroom was just saran wrapped.
Those are
Like
funny.
individual pencils,
good. That's
my
fine.
bed, my pillow, everything was just
Oh
saran
my
wrapped.
gosh.
See, our pranks are mean, not that thoughtful. Theirs are like very thought out and like dedicated. We're like, oh, let's get some salt.
Throw it around.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
Oh no,
Okay,
it's the worst.
here's the dream prank. Nobody steal this from us. But we're
you're
gonna get a
giving it to
live
everyone
chicken.
But
Yeah.
continue.
We're gonna get a chicken and go to an apartment, open the door, and just toss it in, and let them deal with it.
Because like, what do you do with
You
the
don't
chicken?
even get to see what's happening.
That's okay.
Just the knowledge
Stick
that
a
like, you just
GoPro
did
on the
something.
chicken.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a
oh my
great
gosh, that
idea.
would be way better. Yes.
And like, what do you do with a live chicken? You like, you can't really kill it, but like, what do you do with a chicken?
You drive up Hollow Creek Canyon to the golf course and you just let it be free.
But then you have
That's
to
oddly
catch
specific.
the chicken.
Have you been getting
you been
rid of
chickened
chickens
before?
recently?
We should call it cocked.
I was waiting for just the first moment of this.
There you go.
There's
Should've offered
daily
to pay
penis
you.
joke. Okay, what's the worst you guys have ever been pranked somebody?
On a camp out with my 6th grade best friend. We made
Wait, hold on. You had best friends before Ireland?
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, I feel like you cheated on me.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't
Go
have
ahead.
any friends before you.
I mean, I'm
Saved
flattered,
myself.
but also a little concerned.
Yeah. That makes me sad on so many levels.
I was there as Jared popped out of the womb.
Yes,
so-
straight up. Micah was just there. Like, they didn't give me to my mom. They gave me to Micah.
Well, I was just okay. I mean, okay. We did a best friend quiz the other day,
Oh.
And we definitely won.
No.
No.
We won
we
in the
absolutely
Definitely won.
You guys did not win.
Absolutely.
Okay, to preface this, we went to California, us four, just as, friends vacationing, whatever. And we took a best friend quiz, and it, maybe we tied, but I'm pretty sure we...
No,
we
we
came
by
out
the
on
end,
You guys-
we won by 1 point.
You guys
No.
decided that one of our points didn't count by what was it?
Because
Honestly,
It
It's
was
stupid.
completely
Oh,
arbitrary.
it's-
Jared decided he was the ruler of
It's
all
that-
the rules.
I am the ruler of all the rules! I created the game!
You did not. You stole it from the internet.
That's fine!
No, this is what happened. Is that because we were just friends vacationing. It was a good time. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. The reason why you decided we didn't get the point that we got was because we had talked about the thing that day.
Okay,
The
but
So
question.
it's our favorite link.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would have been fine with that, but then you were like, wait, the thing we talked about today? Yeah, that thing. No,
Okay,
here's
that's
the thing.
cheating. If they were just talking about, I would
Here's
have
my
probably
defense.
been fine with that.
We were so much on the same
So in
wavelength
sync.
that we could be like, oh, I would probably say this, but she knows that I would say this.
That is true.
And
I will give
we-
you that.
We could say one word blah blah blah, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Every single
You know what?
time,
The point
That
every
said
sounds
it
single
all
time,
in the
sounds
end.
like
every
cheating to
single
me.
time we each had multiple answers, and most of the time
We lined up with
we
multiple
knew
answers.
each other's multiple answers, but we knew which one we would pick.
You'd be like,
We'll play
what's
again
my
on the next
favorite
podcast
color? And they'd be like,
episode.
pink or purple or green. And then she'd be like, I think it's purple. And you'd be like, yeah!
Oh my gosh! No, I wish that we had the
no,
game
I'm
recorded.
not. That's
the
how it
point
happened.
is
I am the Grandmaster!
that I'm right.
We're breaking up right now.
Oh my gosh! I'm done with this crap. Just walk.
No, stop. Sit down.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm sorry. I take it back. I
Did
take
we
it back.
win?
No.
You almost
Hey, you said you had a question for us for the
Yeah,
podcast?
okay, so here's the question. Wait, I feel like we interrupted. It's okay.
Oh yeah, Liz,
Okay,
your
what
story.
was it?
And
then we'll go to
sixth
my
grade,
question.
you were camping with your best friends from sixth grade.
Oh,
Wow, we got off track.
I got so far.
Okay, well, I'll speed run through this.
Okay.
So we ate s'mores the night before, and then we all got in the trailer and went to sleep. And my friend's older sister and her friend decided to prank us
Uh-huh.
because that's what people do when they're 15 years old. And so they took their toothpaste and just squirted it all over. And I slept like this with my hands praying and then on my face.
Uh-huh.
Praying.
Praying.
I liked that description because you know exactly what you're talking about.
Technical term.
Yeah.
And I woke up probably at 3 in the morning, and in my dream state brain, I was like, oh no, I got s'more all over my face. But I didn't want to tell anyone because I was the guest on this trip.
Gotcha.
So I just went into the little trailer bathroom and tried to wipe it off and then went back to sleep. And my friend's sister was so mad that we didn't even react.
That's
I
so
just
funny.
wiped it off.
Oh,
That's
sad.
hilarious. Also, that's kind of personally attacking. I don't know. When we did pranks, it was on a group of people.
Well, no, they did it to all of us.
Oh, okay. Then it's fine. What's your guys' thoughts on s'mores? The whole time you were telling that story, I was just thinking about s'mores, mostly.
They're like all camping food. You eat them while you're camping because there's nothing else to eat.
I mean, that's fair. Also,
What do you think about s'mores?
I think they're a little bit overrated.
Okay, cool. Me too. I know that we made some the other day, but I agree.
I just don't like getting that sticky.
The sticky, and then the crunch with the super mushy is just not a good, that's not a good thing.
Marshmallow skins though, when you roast just the outside and it
Oh, yeah.
pulls off without
That's
the gooey
nice.
inside, that's the best.
That's super nice.
Without
Just
the
don't put
gooey
graham
inside?
crackers on it.
when the skin just pops off.
I disagree. I like it when the well, I just like it when
marshmallow circumcision.
oh my gosh. Okay, and we're breaking up.
I think you're bluffing.
Yeah.
I feel like one or both of you are trying to do the whole thing that Daryl does when he's like, you want to get a girl to break up with you. You say, what, you're going to break up with me? And then you gain a lot of weight.
Oh,
Should we talk
wow.
about this? Is that what you're trying to do right now? Wait. And then are you going to gain a lot of weight?
That's the dream. I wish I could gain weight. It's my lifelong struggle. I'll tell you what.
We should
80
go on
pounds.
vacation again because
That's
on
80
that
pounds.
trip to California, I went up 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Really?
Actually,
Maybe it's
that
because
was
we
like
ate so much McDonald's.
true.
It's all we can afford,
That
Ireland.
was it. It was McDonald's,
'Cause we couldn't
IHOP,
agree
and
on
that Indian
anything
place.
Yeah.
And that was.
That
Did
Indian
we
place.
go anywhere else? Was that it? Was that
The curry
seriously
place.
it?
We
I
also-
said the curry place, IHOP, and McDonald's.
We went to one Wendy's right before we went to the
No, we were
amusement park.
going to go to
No,
Wendy's and we didn't.
We went to.
Did we go to
We
McDonald's?
went to McDonald's.
Oh,
Remember
no.
there was the train?
Oh yeah. Well,
We literally.
We only had McDonald's for 4 days, guys.
Well, but we also brought food, guys.
That's the place.
we brought coolers of food.
And we only ate PB&J from those coolers.
You're
We
sorry.
brought Anything else
I had
home?
PB&J.
I ate like 15 burritos.
How did I survive?
I ate so many burritos.
Micah had a protein shake.
I did indeed.
And just-
You didn't
Protein
eat it 'cause
powder.
The blender was broken.
No, I drank my protein shake.
Oh, did you?
You're tripping.
Micah has a
He did
thing.
not waste it.
Okay, when you guys like mix protein shakes, do you like, you know how there's like little lumps in
Yeah,
it?
and it's like gross and gooey and
Yeah.
Mhm.
gross.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the lumps. Like
Are
once
you
you're done
kidding?
drinking the lumps,
Ugh.
I don't even like
What?
the protein shake. Like
What?
I drink it for the lumps.
I'm
That is
kind
foul.
of, not to that extent, but I kind of get where you're coming from. Like
Yeah.
with the breakfast essentials,
I don't
What?
know if I've had that.
I hate
It's
that.
It's like the same thing.
same thing, protein
Ugh.
shake, yeah.
I hate that so much. That's like my worst nightmare. Is like when just like this weird slimy thing and like.
It's like I like barely mix it up, so you get a ton of lumps. Or like if it was just like 1 or 2 lumps, that'd be weird. But
See,
if
that's
it's,
like
like,
I
really
like
lumpy.
mostly mixed, but you know, if you're in a rush and there's a couple lumps, it's
No,
okay.
that's what you do with like peach shakes or
Do you know what-
strawberry shakes. That's not what you do with protein shakes.
do you know what I can't get behind?
What?
What's that? I don't want like that Asian drink that has the little
Aloe?
balls in it.
Oh,
Boba?
boba tea.
I cannot get behind that. Disgusting.
Oh, I love it.
That sounds
Cool.
I
very
don't really
scary.
like the bobas.
Have
that
you
But I
much.
don't
you
think I've
tried
tried
it?
it.
I think we tried it in Rexburg.
Really?
Like bubble
Yeah.
tea.
It's
Bubble tea?
Yeah.
oh, I
Is it
cannot
kind of like
stand
a
it.
yogurt milk
Did you
almost?
get the ones though that are the boba that like are like Orbeez or the ones that are like tapioca?
The ones that are like Orbeez.
Yeah, those are gross.
Gugh.
Okay,
Yeah, those
here's
are
a
gross.
question. Have you guys tried Ensure before?
Ensure.
Ensure?
No.
It's kind of like a breakfast essential, and I can't drink it. Like I can't drink it because they would always give it to prisoner or to inmates at the Utah State Prison. They would give it to the guys who would they would like try to gag themselves on their food. They would try to like intentionally
Oh,
choke
yeah.
on their own food. So they would only give them Ensure. And so one time I had this guy who was writing on his walls in his own poop.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
immaculate writing, talking about the injustices of prison and stuff in his poop.
It's so
And
funny.
so this freaking dude.
Why did you quit that job?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
We'd have
Sometimes the
endless
stories.
endless podcast
Yeah.
content.
It's true. That's why we need Adam on more. He's
Yes,
still
he's-
there. But so I'm accompanying this nurse to go feed him because he's in like a really high security area because he's just kind of going crazy the last couple weeks, and so something the nurse did set him off, and he got really pissed, and he took the Ensure and he threw it on the nurse. And so I slammed his cuff port closed, and he was in a ton of trouble. But like the connection with Ensure and just like poop on the walls
On the
is
wall.
forever solidified in my brain, and I will never drink that.
That's horrible.
That's awful. Also, did he not think about like that he's like only hurting himself? Where like is cells just gonna smell really bad?
Well, I mean,
I don't think
he's
they're
hurting a
firing
lot of
on all
people.
cylinders. Yeah.
I'm like, once you're
Yeah.
at that point where you're writing in your own feces,
yeah.
you probably aren't considering your cleanliness.
You're
Yeah.
so right.
Well, and every time we walk in the hall, we smell it.
Gugh.
And luckily they were able to kind of bargain him into cleaning it up himself. But if he wouldn't have, then eventually we would have had to taken him out and cleaned it ourselves, which would obviously not be fun. So that would have been a win for him. They
Yeah.
just kind of sometimes they take whatever little wins they can get by causing the staff as much misery as possible.
Did you hear about that one dude that died while he was in jail, and then he like came back to life after like 2 minutes,
No.
and then he claimed that his life sentence was over?
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if you
kinda
could
sick.
like actually fight that, you know?
I know. I feel like that's a.
Yeah, I have no idea if he got out or not, but
Like,
I
just
thought
a
it was
technicality,
hilarious.
Like, I died. Like, it's over. Interesting.
Yeah. What was your question? Coming back around.
Oh, okay. Well, our first one was just your question, but backwards. So, like, should we talk about how we met? Does that matter?
Oh yeah, we definitely
Does
should.
that matter?
Because we.
Wait, how you and I met, or how the four of
How
us met?
all of us met. No?
I would be curious to know what went through you guys' heads at first, because
Oh, I did not want to go classic skating.
yeah,
She
Really?
had to really talk me into it at that point. I came up with like 5 different reasons to bail out.
we should probably give some background.
Yeah,
here,
wait.
so-
This is really confusing.
We were at this party, right? And I was doped up on like so much ibuprofen because I broke my toe the day before. So I was just on
I
like
don't think I knew that.
14 pounds of ibuprofen. And we were at this party thing, and I just like I saw Ireland and Liz, and I was like, "Yo." We were at an ice cream stand. Mike was
Yeah.
buying ice cream because Micah has a thing with ice cream.
We were
Indeed.
considering.
They have a
it.
long-term
considering ice
relationship.
Then we walked away.
Yeah, and they came up behind us, and I was like, "Whoa, we should talk to them." And then they just walked away, and I was like, "We need to talk to him." So I just like ran, like I was literally like sprinting. I was like, I'm like walking on half of a foot because my toe's broken. I was just like, "Hey, do you want to go on a date?" And they were like, "Sure. What's your name?" I kind of freaked out because approaching girls is the scariest thing ever. Here's my question: would you rather be hit by a car or approach a girl?
Hit by a car, definitely.
Hit by a car. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to be hit by a car. So,
You know,
and I don't really mind approaching girls, so I'm gonna say approach a girl. Final answer. Bing.
Final answer. Okay, how do you like to be approached? You know? Like, I would assume that most guys probably don't just, like, run you down and be like, "Hey, wanna go on a date?"
I was like so flattered when you guys did that, though. I was like, this doesn't happen
Well, you
a lot.
heard it
Like,
here first,
I feel
guys.
like I feel like you're like in like high school that would sometimes happen where like a guy would like come up to you and be like, "Hey, like, can I get your number?" or something like that. But like
those steak
that
dances.
doesn't happen like
Yeah.
in real life, you know? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
people don't
everything's
just
dating
approach
apps
you.
now.
Yeah,
Nobody
everything's
actually
dating apps.
Yeah,
asks people
it's
out in
all
person.
online.
You know, we were at a party for a dating app.
You know, I was hoping we wouldn't talk
Yeah,
about
I don't want to
that
talk about that part. We did not meet
Hey,
on mutual.
it
Yeah,
was lit
let's
though.
go.
We met in person, the
Yeah.
good old fashioned way.
Good old-fashioned
Got
way.
it. Wait, that was horrible.
That was a absolutely banger of a party, and then we left at like 9:30 because we were so tired.
I remember seeing you. Well, I heard you guys first, and then looked back, and I think I'm the one who said sure.
Oh, 100%. This is the kind of relationship that we have. When we're walking down campus hallways and people want to give us flyers, I won't look them in the eyes and I'll run the other way. And I was like, "Sure, tell me a little bit more about this." So yeah, of course she was
So
the one
I
that was
was
like,
I
taking-
"Let's
think
go."
she
guys.
made that very same comparison, like back when we
straight up.
talked about this before.
Oh man, yeah. So I think I like turned around, looked at you guys, and I was like, "Okay, they look decently normal." So I was like, "This will probably be okay." So I was like, "Sure."
Me and Micah weren't holding hands at that moment.
Not at that
Not at that
moment.
moment, but later on. I was like,
Later on,
This
yeah.
was a horrible idea.
Do you remember the scarf I had?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
that was.
That scarf gave me superpowers, okay? They just like threw it into the crowd and I like jumped up and got it. And then I had
That scarf.
superpowers.
I thought that you were the kind of person who would just wear a fedora.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can
No.
get why you wanted to say no to go on a date for sure.
Oh man.
I'm
Anyway,
serious though, it did give me
so
superpowers.
the point is,
I still have it. It's hanging in my hallway bedroom.
we then went on dates that week. And so, anyways, so the point of this was the question that we had was we were going to switch it on you guys and say, is there anything about us since you've known us that's been like
It's been
surprising or weird or like,
There's been a couple things. You guys are so like ridiculously down to do most things. like literally, I was like, "Hey, do you guys want to go to California on Saturday?" And you're like, "That's a day and a half away." Sure, and we went. There's like not many people that do that. Also, there's one other thing, but you had something.
I'm debating as to whether or not I should say
Do
this.
it. Do it. Wait, I'm scared. Is it about me or her?
Uh,
Or both?
Just say it.
I'm scared. Okay, go.
Liz refused to say dwarf the other day, and I was kind of off put.
Wait, what?
Because we were talking about those questions of like, would you rather be like 7 feet tall or be a dwarf? But, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I just was learning that that's like calling somebody a retard. Like, it's not politically correct.
A
I thought that was so funny.
Like, don't they prefer like a small person? I don't know. I was just trying to be nice to everyone.
See, you guys are little people. A dwarf is just a dwarf. That's my humble opinion.
Gimli
but-
is a dwarf. But like,
So would
Human
you
beings
rather
with a
be
small-
Gimli or 7 feet tall? It's easy. Gimli, duh.
You're right. You're right. I take it all back.
Just kidding,
Sorry to call you out, Liz.
What was the other thing? There was one other thing. Oh! I feel like... So, me and Mike have a very physical yet non-sexual relationship, right? Like we will spoon for
Sometimes
days.
I'm not sure, but sure.
Yeah, no, I promise it's cousins and, it's just, no.
What was this?
It's just like, there's a lot of lines being crossed when it's cousins,
I'm just okay. Sorry, continue.
So, we have a very physical but non-sexual relationship, and I feel like you guys, in a smaller way, have that. Like Ireland was telling me the other day that you guys just like fell asleep holding hands, and I was like, dude, I literally do that with Zach sometimes. Like we talked about it on the podcast. And one time, me and Zach we're just like sharing a bed, and we were just like fell asleep holding hands. And it was just like,
Ours are like
Ours were
intertwined.
intertwined.
Aw, that's so
it was like
cute.
it was over my stomach. Our hands were just and then we'd stacked our other hands on top of that and fallen asleep like that. Our roommate thinks we're so weird. We have fallen asleep so many times, like just together on like the couch. But like we have 2 couches on our living room.
But only one faces the TV.
Only one. That's fair. That's fair. But there's still 2. But we choose to just like lay down on the same one, and like we've fallen asleep like that so many times. I think we slept the night like that one time. And like I think we woke up at like 5 a.m. finally, and like you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to bed." I was like, "Okay."
No, it's just, I got a lot of respect for that. Like, one time, me and Micah, we were in our Orem house, and we had our separate bedrooms and our separate beds, right? And Micah just, like, came in and was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going to take a little nap. He was like, care if I join? So
No,
I'm not
I didn't ask. I just
Yeah.
came and spooned you.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to set a timer so we don't sleep for too long. He's like, okay, yeah, good idea, and then we'll go to the gym. And we lay down, and he's the big spoon, right? I'm the little spoon. He puts his arms around me. It's so cute.
Aww.
We set the timer, go to sleep, right, for a full hour. Just wonderful sleep. Like, I can't explain how beautiful it was. Like, it was just like great. And then the timer went off, and we're like, oh. And it's like hit another hour, and we switch sides, and then I was the big spoon and just spoon Micah for exactly another hour. Like, I'm not lying. I got 8 hours worth of rest in those 2 hours. Like,
Oh my
best sleep
gosh.
I've ever had.
Wow.
It was
So
majestic.
funny.
So I mean, it's weird to find people that kind of match our energy,
Yeah, look at us.
Look at
See,
us.
that was so weird.
4
Like,
peas in a pod.
when we were in California, and who was it who said it first? Was it Micah? Who you were like, remember how we met like 5 months ago, like just weirdly in this party, and then all of a sudden we're in California together.
Yeah.
We're like, Celine. Oh my
It
gosh.
was weird. Well, that's like our whole podcast, guys. That was so fun. Thanks so much for coming on and putting up with our nonsense. There were surprisingly few anatomical jokes. Is that the word?
We were trying to
Anatomical.
figure.
One time,
I think anatomical is right.
yeah,
Anatomical is right.
when I was on that other dude's podcast, shout out to Noah, he's awesome. Check out the Prog Pod, but he was like, don't make any anatomical, whatever that word is, references, and I was like, oh, he's heard the podcast. It's so funny.
Well, yeah, I'm proud of the number of references.
Yeah.
That-
We did good.
I'm so
We did
proud of
good.
you guys.
Thanks. Okay, guys. Well, that'll be it for the day. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us. Make sure you rate us on Spotify. We're also on Audible and Apple Podcasts, and we have an Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to follow us. Okay, love you. Bye.